Okay, for the next video, PFRS 15 muna tayo guys. No? So actually, madali lang to siya. No? In contrary sa mga previous illustration. So, Cinco Company offers a 3-year warranty for the smartphones it manufactures, which is on top of the legally required 1 year. So, please, let's recall yung discussion natin kanina regarding the assurance type versus service type. So, ano daw? Si assurance type, so yung length of coverage niya is short period of time. So, usually that is 1 year under Philippine law. But dito, sa service type, it is beyond what is legally required. So, observe nyo sa problem, sabi niya, 3-year warranty for the smartphones. No? They offer a 3-year warranty for the smartphones it manufactures, which is on the top of the legally required 1-year warranty lang. So, yan. So, mag-a-apply yung service type. So, on January 1, 2023, it sold a smartphone for 75,000 pesos, including a 3-year warranty service. So, actually, hindi lang phone yung binenta ni Cinco Company dyan. So, actually, dalawa yan. The sold goods, no? Yung binenta niya is the phone, plus nagbenta siya ng warranty. No? Parang inclusive na doon. So, parang naka-package na siya. So, we need to distinguish the phone, sold phone, and tsaka yung warranty service. So, the smartphone has a standalone selling price of 74,800, while the warranty services have a standalone selling price of 10,200. Then, during 2024, November 2024, the customer presented the product for repair with the company incurring repair costs of 2,500. So, sir, different ba yung accounting nila? So, actually, halos magkaparehas lang. Pero may mga different account titles na yung involved. For example, this one, how much would be the ending balance of contract liability as of December 31, 2023? And then, yung next question, how much would be the net income from warranty? Actually, wala to sa kanina sa using the past 38. And then, ano pa yan? How much would be the net income from warranty as of December 31, 2025? So, first, ano yung unang gagawin under PFRS 15? So, you determine itong 5-step model. Pero, let's skip to the computation agad. So, doon tayo sa allocation of a portion of the transaction price for the warranty. So, the amount is allocated usually based on the relative standalone selling price of the product sold and warranty services. Yan. So, the allocation to sold goods and then yung allocation to the warranty. First, magkano pala yung transaction price? The transaction price is 75,000. 75,000 yung transaction price. And then, after that, yung mga standalone selling price, parang gagawa lang tayo ng prorata. Parang ganun. Gagawa lang tayo ng prorata. So, this allocation shall be made since there are 2 performance obligations. Yun nga, diba? Under PFRS 15 model, you need to determine first ba if may contract ba. Second one, determine the contract performance obligations, yung mga distinct POs. And dito, the 2 performance obligations is the selling of goods and the provision of warranty services. So, dalawa yung service nila. Dalawa yung binenta nila. Obligation. Performance obligation. They have to perform to sell the goods and to offer the warranty services. So, yung first one, we have determined the transaction price, and the second, the allocated amount to the warranty shall be initially recognized as contract liability, or ano lang siya, para lang siyang unearned warranty liability. So, synonymous to unearned warranty liability. And letter C, the contract liability is normally recognized as income on a straight line basis over the warranty period. Or para siyang ina-amortize. Parang ganun yung concept niya. Over the year, ina-earn siya. And the letter D, the amounts of actual warranty costs are expensed during the period they were incurred. So, let's start. Ito yung solution niya. On January 1, 2023, the transaction price is 75,000 for the total. So how do we allocate the price to the sales at saka price to the warranty? Yan. So that is 75,000 yung transaction price. Yan. For the smartphone, multiply natin sa magkano yung standalone selling price nga niya ni smartphone. Sabi sa problem, the standalone selling price for the smartphone is 74,800, while the standalone selling price of the warranty services is 10,200. So gawa tayo ng prorata dyan. No? So I think alam niyo na how to make prorata. So 74,800 divided by the standalone selling prices of both performance obligation. That is 74,800 plus 10,200 for the warranty service. No? So how much would be the allocation to smartphone? That is 66,000. Again, how to compute? Transaction price times the ratio. No? So 74,800 divided by 74,800 plus 10,200. How about your allocation to warranty? So, yung standalone selling price niya is 10,200 divided by magkano yung denominator. So, the denominator is how much? 74,800 plus 10,200. That is 85,000. So, 10,200 divided by 85,000. Sige daw. 10,200 divided by 85,000. This is 12%. No? This is 12% times 75,000. That is 9,000. So, what would be our journal entry for this one? So, magde-debit tayo ng cash sa natanggap nating transaction price, 75,000. Then, for the smartphone, that is sales, no? 66,000. And then, yung contract liability for the warranty, that is 9,000. And to record the annual recognition of revenue and reduction of contract liability, again, using the straight line ha. Using the straight line. So, pila day ka years ang tawag ani, ang warranty. Sabi niya, di ba kanina, that is 3 years. 3-year warranty. So, therefore, we need to amortize 3,000 ba? Every year. No? Bakit 3,000 every year? No? Bakit 3,000 every year? Kasi 9,000 divided by 3 years, that is 3,000 per year. So, let's assume during 2023, we recognize revenue and reduction of contract liability. So, since this is unearned, di ba? Unearned pa kasi yung 3,000. No? So, debit tayo ng contract liability, warranty, and we recognize the income. No? Debit tayo ng unearned income, credit tayo ng income. Parang ganun lang, 3,000. And to record the incurrence of actual warranty, so, saan yung 2,500? Ito siya. The entity actually incurred. No? Ito yung actual na nabayaran ni entity during November 2024, 2,500. Debit ng warranty expense, credit ng cash. So, during 2023, wala namang na-incur na warranty expense. So, therefore, yung net income niya out of that warranty is 3,000. While, during 2024, may nabayaran si entity na 2,500. No? Please observe that unearned lang siya. No? And then, ina-amortize siya over, hindi ina-amortize. No? Nire-recognize lang yung earned portion throughout the warranty period. So, as you observe, yung net income for 2024 is 500 since may actual incurrence of 2,500 expense. While 2025, wala namang sinabi sa problem, so another 3,000. So, pagdating ng 2025, masi-zero na yung warranty liability. Ay, contract liability niya. Yan. So, that is under PFRS 50. So, let's proceed to premiums. No? Premiums. So, actually, this one is, for example, yung mga tansan bitaw. No? So, yung mga cap. For example, if you purchase Coca-Cola, parang ganun, and then may price sa loob ng tansan, di ba? So, those are premiums, yung mga pakulo ng mga entities to promote sales. No? So, So dito, how do we account the obligation, the entity to to the, since this is a constructive, di ba? Obligation. Constructive ba? So recall natin. So during 2023, Geronimo Company's first year of operation, it offered a sales promotional program wherein it included one coupon for each unit of its product. So, may isang coupon sa each unit of its product. So, pag may nagbenta ng product, may coupon sa loob. So, 5 of these coupons plus 20 pesos shall be presented. Ano yung reason? Pag may 5 akong coupon, then mag-a-add ako ng 20, mariredeem ko yung special wall clock. Sa point of view ni entity, it cost them 120 pesos per unit. So, yung customer, magbibigay siya ng 5 coupons plus 20 pesos. And then, si entity, magbibigay sa customer ng special wall clock. Magkano yung binayaran ni entity? 120 pesos yung purchase niya sa wall clock. Then, may handling costs that are estimated to be 15 pesos per unit. So, this is an additional cost kay entity. Again, we are accounting for the entity, not kay customer, ha. Okay? So, for the year, the company was able to sell 200,000 units of its products at 190.80 unit selling price, but expects that only 40% of 200,000. Again, there is one coupon for each unit. So, there is a 200,000 possible coupons. Sabi niya dito, 40% of the coupons will be presented for redemption. So, a total of 16,500 wall clocks were acquired, and by the end of 2023, 12,500 of these were distributed to customers. So, bumilis lang ng 6,500 units sa wall clock, and then yung actually na-redeem lang ng customer is 12,500. So, first, ano yung unang gagawin? So much information. So, first, compute for the cost, expense or liability per unit of the premium. So, magkano yung cost of item to be distributed as premium? So, at the point of view ni entity, it cost them 120 pesos per unit, yung wall clock, plus 15 pesos for the shipping fee. And then, may issue shoulder ba si customer? So, pila naman to? 120 plus 15, that is 135 yung nagasto ni entity. Minus, since magbabayad si customer ng 20 pesos, so, yung expense na lang for per unit of premium is 115 pesos. So again, it cost yung purchase price is 120 sa wall clock plus shipping fee. Then may issue shoulder si customer na 20 pesos. So yung total expense or liability per unit of premium is 115 pesos. And then after computing for the per unit of premium, yung expense per unit, compute for the coupon. Magkano yung coupon? How much is the coupon? So, the number of coupon or voucher included per unit of sold product. So, nagbenta sila ng 200,000 units, 200,000 products. So, malamang, may coupon sa loob ng isang product. So, magkano yung total number of distributed coupons? That is 200,000, And then, sabi niya, 40% lang daw yung magre-redeem. So, 200,000 times 40%, 80,000 lang yung magre-redeem. Sa 80,000, magkano yung kailangan para makaredeem ng special wall clock? So, the customer must provide 5 coupons plus 20 pesos, diba? So, dito, yung 5 coupons lang. Yung i-consider natin, 80,000 divided by 5 coupons. So, yung total premium items expected to be redeemed, 16,000 wall clocks yung ibibigay sa mga customers. So, yung kabuuan, total, 16,000. So, 16,000 wall clocks times yung cost per unit, 115. Ito, yung na-compute natin. So, magkano yan? 1,840,000. So, we debit estimated premium expense, 1,840. We credit estimated premium liability, 1,840. Then, during the purchase of wall clock, debit tayo ng premium inventory. Ito yung ipamimigay natin sa mga customers. So, yung magre-redeem. And then, we credit cash during the purchase, 1,980,000. And then, the journal entry to record the customer's redemption of 12,500 clocks. So, actually, the customer redeemed at 12,500 clocks. So magkano yung premium per unit? Ay yung clock per unit, that is 120, di ba? 120. So 12,500 times 120, 1.5 million yung credit nating premium inventory. And then for cash for handling, nagbayad naman si entity ng shipping fee, that is 12,500 times 15. Then for subsidy, nagbayad naman si customer ng 20 pesos in addition sa 5 coupons, that is 150,000. And then the estimated premium liability of 115 per unit. So 12,500 times 115, yun na-compute natin kanina, that is 143,700. So punta tayo sa TE account. Sa beginning balance, 0. Then may premium expense tayo na 1,840,000. Saan nanggaling yung 1,840,000? Yung kanina. That is 115 pesos times 16,000 units. That is 1,840,000. And then may actual redemption na 143,700. Saan nanggaling? Ito yan. That is 12,500 times 115. Saan nanggaling yung 115? Yan na-compute natin kanina na per unit. Ito. Per unit of premium. 115 times 12,500, that is 143,700. So, how much would be the ending balance of warranty liability? That is 402,500. How much would be the premium expense during 2023? That is 1,840,000. Yeah. And guys, this is under past 37. Ito yung computation. Yung old standard. How about if the new standard will prevail, no? Yung PFRS 15. Iba na yung tawag nito. Yung mga account titles niya. So, first, compute mo yung per unit of premium na 115 pesos kanina. Compute na natin to kanina. And then, yung total number of premiums expected to be redeemed, 16,000 yun, di ba? Then, how much would be the estimated premium expense under PFRS 15? That is 1,840,000. Ito yung parang transaction price, hindi ba? Hindi pala. Ito yung standalone selling price for the warranty. Iba din yung sa sold goods. How much would be the transaction price pala? The transaction price, see daw. How much is the transaction price? That is 190.80, no? Times 200,000. No? Bilang selling price. So 190.80 times 200,000. So that is 38,160,000 yung selling price or transaction price. Ito. So all you have to do is to allocate, no, using the standalone selling prices of both performance obligation. Ano pala yung two performance obligation? Yung sold goods at saka warranty. No? So, saan nanggaling yung 1,840 sa warranty? Yung kanina, na-compute natin, 115 times 16,000 units. No? That is 1,840. And then yung sa 38,160, that is 190.8 na selling price times 200,000 units sold. So, gawa ka ng allocation. So, yung allocated kay sold goods out of the total transaction price is 36,404,640, while kay warranty, that is 1,755,360. So, our journal entry, nakatanggap tayo ng transaction price or yung sa sales, so that is debit cash or AR, 38,160. We credit sales, that is still 36,404,460 yung allocated amount, and then credit and contract liability premiums 1,755,360. And then during the actual distribution of premium during 2023, di ba? So again, how to compute? It must be prorated. No? So 12,500 out of the total 16,000 na estimated. No? So yung sa na-compute natin 1,755,360, this one, i-prorate natin. No? 12,500 out of 16,000 are actually distributed. So that is 1,371,375. So we debit contract liability premiums. Yan. 1,371,375. We credit income from premiums. Kasi this one it is an unearned account. Unearned, no? This one is earned account. Income from premiums, 1371375. And then, ano pa? Yung compound entries, no? During the pag-redeem ng customer, we credited premium inventory, yung wall clocks, 12,500 times 120. Ito yung purchase price. Then, we credit 15 pesos for the shipping fee. No? Shipping natin to. And then, how about this one? We debit cash. So, we actually, pwede naman siyang in-net, pero we just presented it separately to, to determine magkano yung sa shipping at saka yung natanggap natin sa customer. This is one is together with the 5 coupons, di ba? Magbibigay si customer ng 20 pesos per to redeem the wall clock. So, 12,500 yung nag-redeem, ay yung na-redeem na wall clock times 20 pesos. Then, the expense premiums, that is 115 times 12,500. So, gawa tayo ng journal entry. Wait lang. Journal entry. So, yung allocated amount for the contract liability, that is 1,755,360. And then, yung income na recognize is this one, 1,371,375. So, we have an ending balance of our contract liability. Again, please observe, hindi na siya premium liability, but the account title is contract liability. Unearned account yan. So, that is 383,985. And the contract liability or the expense, no? Ito yung expense, this is 1,755,360. The warranty expense. And then next, no? Illustration, how about if customer loyalty program, no? So, let's highlight some principles muna or concepts. So, for example, is the company considered as principal or an agent? No? Principal or an agent. Okay, so, Quick Gold Company, a grocery chain, offers a customer loyalty program wherein the customers can use their accumulated points to reduce the amounts to be paid on their future purchases of the company's products. Is the company considered as principal agent? Sino ba si principal dito? Is the Quick Gold Company considered as the principal? Dito, balikan natin. A grocery chain, si Quick Gold Company. And they offer customer loyalty program wherein the customer can use their accumulated points, di ba? For example, Gmall, nangita sila o Gmall card, no? NCCC rewards card, parang ganun. So, this one is to reduce the amounts to be paid on their future purchases. No? So, is the company considered as principal or an agent? No? Kasi pag agent, no, may another parang midman, third party na involved. But ito, I think si Quick Gold is directly naman. Direct naman yung transaction niya sa customer. So, in this case, the company is considered as the principal since it controls the products before transferring them to the customers. So, parts of the company's, for example, part of the company's inventory. So, may may difference pa sa accounting. Meron, no? If company siya or principal siya or agent. How about this one? Example lang isang agent. Si Bagmart Company, an operator of a department store, offers a customer loyalty program wherein the customer can use their accumulated points to redeem the tickets in the cinema operated by Movie Shack Company. So, is the company considered as principal or an agent? No? Okay. So, si Bagmart Company is just an agent of the principal na si Movie Shack. Actually, kasi yung ticket naman is ino-offer naman yun ni Movie Shack. No? Then, parang agent lang si Bagmart out of the offer. No? So, in this case, the company is considered, sino yung company na kino-consider natin? Si Bagmart. Si Bagmart is considered as the agent since the services to be provided in the program are coming from another entity, si Movie Shack. No? Siguro may porsyento lang si Bagmart kay Movie Shack. No? Pero yung principal talaga, si Movie Shack yung gumawa ng loyalty program. So, how do we account if the entity is the principal? Ito yung example. No? Okay. Let's compute for the mga basic questions again. Warranty liability. No? So, how much would be the expense? So, this one, during 2023, Cordova Company instituted a customer loyalty program wherein For every 150 peso sales amount, the entity will give 1 point. No? So, pag may 150 sales, may 1 point. And then each point will reduce the customer payments for goods or services in the future by 1 peso. Diba? I think familiar kayo nito sa mga customer loyalty program. Or for example, dyan sa mahilig si mama sa Watson, last time, 200 yung deduction sa kanyang purchase. No? So, suki kasi siya ni Watson. So, the more you purchase, the more you have accumulated points. No? So, dito, based sa kanya, so, for every 150 pesos worth of sales, may 1 point ka. And yung per point, meron kang makaklaim ng 1 peso, no, per point as a reduction sa imuhang payment. So, based on the company's reliable estimate, only 80% of these points will be redeemed. For 2023, the company reported gross sales of 30 million before the allocation, and the standalone selling price of the initial goods, sold goods or services is 30 million, which is equal to the transaction price. So first, let's compute for the estimated standalone selling price of the points. So let's compute for the standalone selling price for the point. So ito yan. Magkano yung discount amount per point? That is 1 peso per discount. Then sabi niya, 80% lang out of this would magre-redeem. Actually, pwede naman 200,000. No? Bakit 200,000, sir? Kasi 30 million yung sales. Then to claim 1 point, 150 per sale. 150 pesos per sale. So 30 million yung gross sale. Then divided by 150 sales, pila ka points tanan? So that is 200,000 points. So 200,000 points yung i-claim is only 80%, no? Then times mo ng 1 peso. Or pwede naman 1 per unit tayo. 1 peso per point times 80% yung magre-redeem, that is 0.8 times natin sa total points, 200,000. So, yung estimated standalone selling price of points is 160,000. How much is the transaction price? No? Yung total transaction price is 30 million. No? So, 30 million yung transaction price. Then, the standalone selling price for the tawag nito points is 160,000 as per computed. Then, for the allocation ng sold goods, that is 30 million, based sa given. So, how much would be allocated to sold goods? No? That is 29,840,849. And allocated to the points, that is 159,151. So, our journal entry for the transaction price, credit, debit, cash or AR, 30 million, transaction price yan. Then, we credit sales, 29,840,849. And then, we credit contract liability points, 159,151. So, based sa problem, no, pila ang how much yung nag-redeem? I think hindi, okay. So, next slide, sabi dito, during 2023, the customers have used 90,000 points. No? So, yung estimated natin, 160,000, di ba? Yung mag-claim. No? Yung estimate sa standalone selling price of points is 160,000. Pero yung nag-claim is 90,000. See, 90,000 points is equal to 90,000 pesos. No? So, in this case, the entity shall recognize income from points amounting to 89,522. That is 159,151 with the allocated transaction price to the points, 159,151 times 90,000 divided by the total, 160,000. So, debit tayo ng contract liability points, 89,522. Then, credit tayo ng income from points, 89,522. So, how much will be the ending balance of contract liability? Okay, that is 69,269. No? Beginning balance, 0. Allocated amount to contract liability, 159,151. And the income recognized, ito yun siya, 89,522. As you observe, nag-debit tayo ng contract liability dyan, 89,522. So, 159,151 minus 89,522, we have ending balance of 69,269. How much will be the warranty expense? That is 159,151 for the year 2023. But let's continue. Let's say, no, during 2024, the customer used 50,000 points. No? So, this one is my, ano na siya, sobra na siya sa original na 160,000 points. Kasi siguro may change in accounting estimate. So, we need to prospectively change the amount. So, gagawa tayo ng catch-up adjustments dyan. So, yung cumulative income to be recognized from 2023 to 2024 must be 131,066. No? That is 131,066. That is, saan yun? 89,522. Saan yun? 89,522 plus, no? Sige daw. 50,000 points. Okay. So, 170,000. Paano siya na-compute si 170? So, yung originally natin, it is pila na redeem? Actually, redeem 90,000 plus, okay, original 160. So 50,000 plus 90. So the cumulative income to be recognized from 2023. Wait lang na. Okay, let's resume. So how do we get the bagong ano, this one? Paano ka-compute si 89? Hindi pala yan. Paano na-compute si 131,066? Again, since may bagong estimate tayo guys, that is 50,000 plus the previously recognized points. So, yung previous, it is 90,000. So, yung previous is 90,000 plus yung bago, 50,000 points yung na-redeem. So, therefore, 50,000 plus 90,000 yung previous. Yung total na accumulate na points is 140,000. Then, divided by the outstanding ay yung total na 170. So, 140,000 divided by 170 yung bagong estimate. So, it must be 82.35%. So, magkano pala yung transaction allocated price for the allocated price for sana yan? This one. Allocated price for the loyalty program, that is 159,151 times the 82.35%. So, okay daw, times 159,151. So, I think that is 131,065 point something. Pero i-round off na lang natin. Round off na lang natin. 131,066. Then, yung income from points already earned, yung na-compute natin previously, 89,522. So, therefore, income from points for the year 2024 is 41,544. So, we have a beginning balance of 69,629 less yung income recognized. So, we have an ending balance of contract liability 28,085. If the accounting if the entity is the principal. Sir, how about if the entity is an agent? Okay, what if it is an agent? So, let's see. For example, let's read. Unearned company, an operator of a supermarket, participated in a customer loyalty program introduced by Rubio. So, actually, si Rubio yung principal and Eugenio is an agent. So, we account the point of view of Eugenio company. So, gasoline station operator, for each 100 peso sales, Eugenio company will grant 4 points to the customer. At saka each point is equivalent to 0.50 peso, which can be used as partial or full payment for Rubio company's products. So, for every point granted to the customers, Eugenio company will pay 0.4 to Rubio company. So, yan, magbabayad si Eugenio ng 0.4 to Rubio company. So, It is expected that the customer will only use 90% of the points, and then during the year, yan yung company reported 24 million cost sales. So now, let's compute for the estimated standalone selling price of points. So, di ba, sabi niya, discount amount provided per point is 0.50. And then, yung expected lang magre-redeem is 90%. So, yung standalone selling price of a point is 0.45. Actually, pwede naman ganito. 24 million divided by 300 times 4 points, that is 320,000 times 90% times 0.5. Pwede naman ganun. Or, you may use this one per unit na computation. So, let's continue. 0.5 times 90%, standard selling price of a point is 0.45 times the number of points distributed, that is 24 million divided by 300, so times 4 points. Bakit 4 points? So UNU company will grant 4 points to the customers. Yeah. So the estimated standard selling price of points is 144,000. That is 0.45 times 320,000. And then after computing for the allocation to the points, and standalone selling price for the points, we need to allocate. So for the sold goods, transaction price is 24 million plus the na-compute natin kanina na 144,000, this one. So that would be the denominator. So 24 million divided by 24,144, that is equal to 23,856,859, while to allocation to the points, it is 144 divided by 24,144. Yeah. So that would be 143,141. So our journal entry for the transaction price, we debit cash or AR 24 million. We credit the sales account for the allocation to sold goods, na 23,856,859, and we credit contract liability. So, loyalty program. Okay. Contract liability points 140,141. Yan. So journal entry, okay. If it is an agent, yan. So to continue yata to. To continue the journal entry, what if may nag-redeem na? So we need to debit contract liability points 140,141, and we credit cash 320,000 times 0.4. Asa siya ihatag kay hindi sa customer, but rather yan yung i-distribute natin kay Rubio. Ang ibabayad natin kay Rubio 0.4 to Rubio company. Since si entity is just an agent. Then we credit income from points, that is a squeeze amount. So that is 140,141 minus 120. So, dapat kahibahan, no? So, in summary, entity is the principal amount recognized as income is gross of related expenditures and costs. So, yeah, gross pa lahat. While sa agent, the net amounts of pay to other entities. Malamang meron namang siya. I-remit kasi niya yun. Then, may recognition pa ng other expenses. Then, timing of recognition of income during the period of actual redemption of customers. While dito, sa agent, during the period of distribution, 2 points to customers. So, yeah. So, tapos na tayo sa customer loyalty program. So, dito tayo sa next illustration. How about, sir, what if yung pakulo naman ng entity is free product, no? So, sabi dito, to promote its new line of milk tea blends, Taro Magic, Vera Company offered a promotional campaign wherein the customers can have a free cup for every cumulative purchase of 5 cups. So, this is monitored through a voucher given to the customers where a stamp is punched, no? Isumbag, joke lang, for every cup purchase. So each cup of Taro Magic has a selling price of 120. So I think that would be the transaction price. For the year 2022, 50,000 cups of this blend were sold, and 80% of the stamps distributed are expected to be used for redemption. So again, under PFRS 15, let's compute first for the standalone selling price of the for this stamp. So sabi niya, one stamp, ayan, customers can have free cup for every cumulative purchase of 5 cups. Yan. Sige. So magkano daw? 120 pesos yung selling price divided by how much? magkano yung discount provided per cup. That is, I think, 24. So this one. So one stamp is equal to discount of 24. So that is 120 pesos divided by 5. So 5 purchase of 5 cups. Dapat kasi makabili sila ng 5 cups. So discount amount provided per stamp, that is 24. It is expected that 80% will use the stamp. Then the standard selling price of a point is 19.20 pesos. Then we multiply by the number of stamps distributed, that is 50,000 cups times 1 stamp per cup, that is 50,000 units. So the estimated standard selling prices of stamps is 960,000. So the estimated number of stamps to be used in redeeming free cups is 40,000 stamps. So that is 50,000 times 80%. Pwede namin ganyan. So, pero I think enough nito. So we need to allocate for the stamps. So the total transaction price is 6 million. Then 960,000 yung na-compute natin kanina, divided by the transaction price 6 million plus 960,000. So 5172414 to the sold goods and 827,586 for the stamps, yung pakulo nila. Then ito yung journal entry. Then after that, June 2023, so ito yung actual, the customers have used 32,000 stamps. So sales revenue from stamps 662, so 069, that is 32,000 out of 40,000 stamps. Multiply natin sa yung kanina na 827,586, yung allocation natin sa stamps. Then we need to debit contract liability stamps, credit tayo ng sales revenue. I-recognize na natin as earn yung contract liability, yung unearned. So how much is the ending balance of contract liability? That is 165,517. After deducting 827,586 minus 662,069. Okay. Next one naman, what if may mga pakulo na rebates? I think alam niyo yung rebates. Okay. So on January 1, 2023, Alter Company started to offer its customers a rebate coupon for every 700 single receipt sales. Yeah. So each coupon entitled the holder 50 peso off in its future purchase and has 2-year validity. So dito may expire. During the year 2023, Alter Company received 9,550,000 from its customers and distributed 10,000 rebate coupons. And the company expects that only 90% of these coupons, so I think 9,000 yan, diba? Okay, will be used before the lapse. Then during 2023, the customers have actually used, ito yung actual, 6,300 of these coupons. So again, the first step is compute for the estimated standalone selling price of these stamps. So sabi dito, discount amount provided per rebate coupon is 50 pesos off sa mga purchases nila. And then 90% will the company will expect that only 90% will use these coupon before it will expire. So the standalone selling price of a point is 45 pesos. Then multiply natin sa number of rebate coupons distributed, that is 10,000. Or you may compute 10,000 times 90% times 50. Pwede naman ganun. So the estimated standalone selling price of stamps is 450,000. So the transaction price actually is 9,550,000. It is the amount received from its customers. Pero a portion of it is allocation to the stamp. So portion of sold goods, a portion of stamps. So yung amount allocated to the stamps is 429,750, while sa allocation ng sold goods 9,122,250. And then the same, ito yung journal entry. So, during 2023, the entity shall recognize sales revenue from rebate coupons amounting to 308.25. Yan. That is 6,300 yung actually nag-redeem and over 9,000. So, debit ng contract liability, rebate coupons, and we credit sales revenue. Then, for contract liability for 2023, yung ending balance, hindi na tayo gumawa ng key account. That is actually 429,750 less the 300,825. Yung actual nag-redeem. Ito yung estimated, ito yung actually nag-redeem. So, we have an ending balance of 128,925. And then next, another illustration, income received in advance. So actually, under PFRS, we recognize income under accrual basis. No? Kasi accrual, um, hindi ibig sabihin pag natanggap na natin yung cash, we need to recognize it as income. But rather, we recognize income when it is earned, di ba? Huwag na earn mo na um, yung yung obligation or yung income. So, Delphin Company, an operator of a gym, received 120,000 from one of its customers on March 1, 2023. So, I think alam nyo na to sa basic accounting, di ba? So, we need to pwede naman and liability method or intern method. So, let's assume we use liability method. So, at beginning of the period, we recognize it as an earn or a liability account. So, sabi niya dito, this amount is good for a 1-year gym access starting April 1, 2023. So, membership fees revenues for 2023, April 1 to December 31, that is only good for 9 months. So, 9 months lang yung na-earn as income while yung remaining portion na 30,000 is considered unearned income. Again, yung unearned income, it is an liability account. Another illustration, Canoy Company provides cleaning services to a variety of entities. Ito yung service offered niya. And during September 1, 2023, the company received 500,000 in advance for cleaning services starting October 1, 2023 until February 28, 2024. So, the company expects, share ko lang yan sa di ba? We have SJAS, at it is actually an cleaning services outsourced, hindi mismo yung mga employee ng but rather parang yun siya na cleaning company organization wherein magbabayad lang si ng fees for the cleaning services na ino-offer ng SJAS. I think SJAS yung pangalan. So, for example, like this one. So, the company expects that portion of cleaning services to be performed each month is as follows: 15% each month for October and November, 25% each month for December and January, and 20% for February. So, magkano yung earned portion ni Kanoy? Kasi we are following accrual basis. So, that is only 15%, 25%, and 20% ba? 15 and 15, 25. 15% sa October, November, 25% for December. While yung sa January, next year na yon. Considered pa yon na unearned. So, to compute for the recognized income, that is 15 plus 15, 25 hanggang December lang. So, 275, while yung unearned is yung remaining portion. You may compute naman 500,000 less 275. Yung unearned is yung 225,000. Also, the same with this one. Magkano yung earned and unearned portion? Yan naman yung common, yung question talaga dito. So, dito si Customer Company, a magazine publisher, distributes magazine every July 1 and December 31. So, i-apportion mo lang, di ba? So, ito lang yung answers niya. Skip ko na lang kasi madali naman yung question. Yan. Ayan, revenue from subscription, January to October. While yung unearned is 590 received in November plus received in December. Ayan. So actually, alam nyo na to. Okay, next, dito tayo sa gift certificates. We need to highlight this one. So, at the beginning of 2023, Maya Company reported 650 balance in its unearned income, a liability account from gift certificates. During the year, a total of 1.9 was received from selling gift certificates, and 1,630 of these were used by customers in buying a company's products. It is estimated that all of the gift certificates issued will be used by the customers. So, yung buo. So, upon receipt of the amounts from the customers yan, the following journal entry will be made. So, debit tayo ng cash, and then we credit unearned income. Gift certificates. Actually, guys, it is have you tried to purchase gift certificates? This is common sa mga malls, di ba? For example, mag-exchange gift tayo since malapit ng December. Then, hindi mo alam yung gusto mo. Char lang. Hindi mo alam yung gusto mo iregalo sa ka-exchange gift mo. Pero, you know na mahilig siya, let's say, sa Christian Dior, mahilig siya sa uh, Gucci, no? So, may mga gift certificates dyan. Or pwede naman, so, for example, coffee, no? May mga gift certificates sa Starbucks wherein, like, purchase ka ng 1,000 gift certificates and then, siya na bahala kung ano yung ipapurchase niyang item. So, yung total item, total amount of purchase lang is yung amount sa GC or let's say 1,000 pesos yung gift certificate. Parang ganun lang. So, actually, hindi pa yan na-redeem, no? Mako-consider yan as income upon redemption, no? Or upon actual usage. So, dito, once may bumibili ng gift certificates, malamang magde-debit tayo ng cash, no? Then we credit and earn income for the gift certificates. Pag may actual usage na, like ginamit na yung gift certificates, na for example with this one, magkano yung nagkumamit? 1,630 of these were used, no? So debit tayo ng unearned income since ginamit na yan. Then we credit sales revenue, 1,630,000. So we have a beginning balance of 650,000. Then may nag-purchase na 1.9 and may actual redemption na 1,630. So therefore, we have an ending balance, an obligation or liability, 920,000. So dito, how about sir, pag gift certificates with breakage, na alam yung breakage guys, no? We say breakage, yung hindi magagamit, no? So let's say expire, di ba? May mga expiration naman yung mga gift certificates. So si Rico Company sold a total of 4 million gift certificates during 2023. And based on the company's estimate, 4% of the face amount of these gift certificates will never be used by customers due to the loss of certificates. So, it's either mawala nila, di ba? Or, di ba, may mga stick minsan na pag nakumot or nakumot na ang gift certificate, dili na nila dawaton or naputol, nasunog, nabasa. Yan. So, sabi dito, 4% yung hindi magagamit. So, for the whole year, 2,304 gift certificates were used, no? So, pila ang breakage, no? So, out of 4 million, 4% will be hindi magagamit. And 96% is expected to be used by the customers. So, to record the sale of gift certificates, malamang magde-debit tayo ng cash. Then, we credit unearned income gift certificates. Again, unearned pa siya since hindi pa yan na-claim, no? Meron pa rin tayong i-comply or i-perform na obligation, which is, no, once i-redeem na nila, no, igagamitan na yung GC, dyan na tayo magre-recognize ng income. So, upon use of the customer during 2023, so we debit unearned income. So, mababawasan yung liability account natin by 2,304, that is the actual usage, and then we credit sales revenue. So, hindi pa dyan nagtatapos since meron tayong income from breakage, that is 160,000. Okay, yung 4% kanina times 2,304 divided by 3,840, that is 96,000. So, i-recognize natin yun as income directly since hindi naman nila maka-claim yun, no? So, may liability pa ba tayo doon? Hindi, wala na since loss na nila yun. Loss na nila. So, we need to recognize it as income. So, our T account, beginning balance, 0. Amounts received is 4 million. Kaya na-debit tayo ng cash kanina or AR. Then, yung actually used is 2,304. Ano pa yung another income natin, yung may nag-expire na or na-lost nila yung gift certificates, that is 96,000. So, meron tayong ending balance na 1.6 of our earned income, and when the problem will ask you how much is the total income, that is 2,304 plus 96,000. Inclusive dapat yung income from breakage. And another illustration, no? Just bear with me. So much marami yung scenarios dito. So I think wala tayong illustration na hindi na-discuss. Na-discuss natin lahat dapat. So dito, compute for the sales revenue and refund liability, I think. So during the year 2023, the entity, a book publisher, sold 10,000 copies of a novel. Then the company allows the customer to return the book provided these are still saleable and in pristine condition. No, pwede siya ibalik. No? Kasi nga yung topic natin, sales with right or return. The entity will allow to return the book as long as provided it is in compliance with the condition, no? So ang yung condition nandito, it must still be saleable, no? And in pristine condition. In addition, the company will also shoulder transportation cost for the return books with average 30 peso per book. So actually guys, ito lang yung mga pakulo ng entity so that to increase their sales, no? Para maging mas kaya marang dagan ito mamalit, no? Ito lang yung mga pakulo nila. So, manufacturing cost and selling price amounted to 200 peso per book and 450 per book respectively. So, the company reasonably expects that 2% of the books will be returned by the customers. Ito lang yung estimation nila. And the company uses perpetual inventory system. Malamang pag perpetual, we need to recognize cost of goods sold account. Yeah. So, ano yung journal entry? To record the receipts from customers, we debit cash 10,000 times 450. Then, we credit sales revenue 10,000 times 98% of it. No? Saan yung galing? Ito. Kasi 2% will be returned by the customers. Yan. So, 2% is a refund liability. Expectation natin yan. While yung sa sales revenue, 10,000 times 98% times 450. Okay? So, I think hindi tayo gumawa ng allocation. The same lang kasi yung amount, 450. Yan. So, cost of goods sold, 10,000 times 200 regarding the cost of the unit. Ito yan. Asan? 10,000 times 200 yan dito. Manufacturing cost is 200. The cost of goods sold. Then we credit inventory. Kasi perpetual. Then compute for the total recovery asset to be recognized. So that is manufacturing cost per unit is 200 less cost per unit to recover return products 30. No? So ito yung ma-recover pa ni entity. So yung recovery asset per unit is 170. Multiply by the 10,000 times 2%, yung expected number of books to be returned by the customers. So 170 pesos times 200 units or 200 books. Total recovery asset to be recognized is 34,000. So ano yung journal entry? Debited ng asset for expected return. Then we credit cost of goods sold to reduce our cost of goods sold account since isasauli naman ni customers. Hindi siya recognized as sale. So the cost of goods sold for the year, actually, it needs to be adjusted from 2 million since may nag-return ng 34,000 books, 1,000 pesos worth of books. So dapat yung cost of goods sold must be 1,966,000. Then, assuming that were 120 books that were returned and refunded during 2023, so the following are the relevant journal entries. We need to debit the refund liability to decrease our liability account since nagbayad na tayo. Diba? Kasi meron tayong right, si customer has the right to right or return, no? Right or return, yan. So, 54,000, 54,000. Then, debit tayo ng inventory since sinauli yung book. Then, we credit asset for expected return. Then, we credit cash. Since si entity yung mag-shoulder ng transportation. So, ito yung refund liability account. So, the ending balance is 36,000. Then, yung isang account, asset for expected return. So, that is the and so, actually guys, this is just an tawag ito. We need to double time since malapit na yung departmental natin. So, I hope na natapos yung video and then God bless sa inyo ang exam. Hoping for your best. So I think that's all. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Happy learnings.